Being a mom is the greatest thing that ever happened to me. Don't get me wrong. But sometimes I miss the version of life where I could just be tired and rest. Is it just me, or do y'all feel like that sometimes too? Welcome to Rewriting Out Loud, where real life, real growth, and real rewriting happens out loud. I'm your host, Imani, and this is a space for mothers and women healing, growing, and rewriting themselves through real life. You want to know what's crazy? I remember a time when being tired actually meant I could rest. Like, we really take naps and free time for granted. And we honestly do not talk enough about how hard it is to truly rest as an adult, especially an adult with a family. Which actually brings me to today's topic. I love my kids, but I miss me too. Let me make this very clear. I love my kids and I definitely love being a mom. I'm not complaining. This is just going to be one of those conversations where real moms can relate. Baby, we are tired. We tired. Just because we have families to take care of don't mean we don't get tired. We are still humans. Women, moms, we're still humans, and we still need a damn break. I refuse to let anyone make a woman, especially the mothers, feel guilty for being tired and actually voicing out loud that they need a break. How ridiculous is that? That society makes moms and women feel guilty for needing a break. One thing society don't realize is that as a mom, we already be beating ourselves up over every little fucking thing. Every little thing we're already naturally beating ourselves up over. Hell, we already feel guilty for even feeling tired and for even thinking that we need a break or even thinking of ourselves for one little second. We feel guilty for that. So we definitely don't need y'all asses out there trying to guilt trip us even more into believing that once we have a family, we are not allowed to get tired. And if I'll be completely honest with y'all out here, I used to feel bad for saying I need a break. I used to feel bad for saying I need some me time. But now in that area, I'm definitely giving myself grace. Because let me tell you my typical schedule, my week schedule, okay? I wake up. I get breakfast ready for my kids before they got to go to school. I drop them off at school. I then go to work. Work is from 8 to 4. Then I have to get off work and start my next shift, which is me getting my kids from school, taking them to training. Then I got to go home, go over homework. I got to feed them, so I got to cook dinner. Okay. Then I have to prep for the next day to make my morning even easier, to keep the flow going, right? So now remember, that's just my Monday through Friday schedule. We not going to discuss my weekend schedule and the kids want to go out and hang out with their friends. Let's not add, though, when football and cheer season come back in. Yeah, I think I'm allowed to say I'm fucking tired. And after doing all of that every single day, you slowly start losing yourself and then not realize when you stop showing up for yourself. People be asking you, oh, well, when do you last remember doing this for yourself? Or when do you remember doing that for yourself? Baby, I don't fucking know. I'm on autopilot right now. I'm just moving, taking care of my family. All I know is that it started with my freedom. Because once you have kids, any good parent naturally shifts their routine to fit the needs of the family. That's just a natural thing that any good parent, especially a mom, a woman, will do for the family, right? We always sacrifice our needs and our wants for our family, which is cool. But then it starts moving to your identity. It's like shifting to your identity, and then you slowly stop doing things that made you feel pretty. Hell, we can't even fucking go to the bathroom for 5 minutes alone just to use the bathroom. So hobbies, baby, what are hobbies for a mom? What are hobbies for a woman? Especially, like, what are hobbies? Tell me that. Because once your kids get into extracurricular activities, baby, finding time for your own hobbies or yourself is damn near fucking impossible. But the moment you admit you miss part of your old self or miss part of yourself, people start acting like you're fucking ungrateful for your life. You don't love your kids. You don't want your family. Society, hear me and hear me well. Missing yourself does not make you selfish. It doesn't mean you don't enjoy being a mom. It doesn't mean you don't want your family or love your family. It just means you're human. It just means the mother is human. The woman is being human. So, moms out there, women out there, give yourself grace and remember, you weren't always just somebody's mama. You weren't always somebody's wife. You had a life, you had dreams, you had hobbies, and things you enjoyed to do before family life too. You had all of that. So it's okay for you to go and grieve the version of your life where you had more freedom. That's fine. And don't let no one else tell you that you can't grieve your old freedom room, your old room to move around when you want and do what you want to do when you wanted to do it. That's fucking fine. I think that's why it's so important that as mom, as women, we stop feeling guilty for choosing ourselves sometimes. Because choosing yourself might look like a nap, quiet time, fucking getting dressed up again, just reconnecting with things that make you feel like you again, and relearning who you were outside of motherhood. Because trust me, some things you enjoyed before family life definitely might not hit the same anymore. So remember, don't feel bad for grieving the old version of you. Just know you still have time to rewrite your future. Thank you for spending this time with me on Rewriting Out Loud. Remember, it's never too late to rewrite your own story. Until next time, keep healing, growing, and rewriting out loud.